The New Zealand economy is showing some signs of improving, with gross domestic product recording the strongest quarterly growth since 2009. But companies like Telecom and government departments like DOC are getting rid of workers. To explain the effects on the market, we're joined by investment advisor Charles Abraham. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you give us a wee bit of a rundown on where you see where the economy is at the moment?
Well, at the moment, the economy is growing, as you noted, but employment is a little high. Unemployment is a little high at around 6.9, and we really want to see that coming back. You noted earlier that there are job losses, and these are reasonably high profile, but companies are organic in the sense that they're either growing or shrinking, so there is always going to be a movement between companies. Coming back to the economy, we're generally in good shape. The interest rates, there's still room for a little bit of a cut there, but that could have quite a nasty effect on the housing market. So that's something the Reserve Bank is struggling with, is how to dampen down that housing market boom in Auckland, for example, but keep it going in Dunedin.
How's the dollar faring at the moment?
As you noted, up and down a little, but we're seeing a certain amount of risk coming back in, with overseas buyers finding New Zealand attractive. Our interest rates are still some of the highest in the world, so that means that we are an attractive country to put their money.
How is the overall picture affecting the market?
The overall picture is, in terms of the markets themselves are reasonably strong. I mean, company balance sheets are in good shape. There's money about. We're starting to see new issues coming to market, which is a good sign of confidence. We're seeing some merger and acquisition activity. So by and large, it's all very positive.
How are local companies faring?
Local companies, but mixed there. Pacific Edge Biotechnology just recently announced that they'd gained their US laboratory accreditation, which is extremely positive for that company. Then we've got Bliss, another company that's hanging in there at this stage. Silver Fern Farms suffering from the drought and an early lamb kill, and then Scott Technology, which is a little bit weak at the moment.
Why is it weak when it's just posted a profit?
Well, a number of reasons. They're putting a lot of money into research and development, which does take time to come through. They've increased their profit, but their top line sort of sales growth was down, and they are really coming to terms with the strength of the New Zealand dollar. And to counteract that, they've made some really good acquisitions in the past, so I think we're going to see some good things coming from them.
And prediction for the next 6 months, any change to the OCR, do you think?
There is, as I said, noted earlier, there is room for it to be reduced, but it has to be done in such a way that doesn't get the housing market roaring away.
Investment advisor Charles Abraham, thanks very much for your time.
Good.